Try to look. I don't see it.
Internal, I think.
But it's a loud click.
This piece of shit broke again.
Why am I smiling, Shadong? What did you just tell me I can do?
Not talk shit about the Z.
You said don't talk shit about Z owners. You didn't say don't talk shit about the Z. Look, Moonshine's wing makes a good cup holder.
Wow.
Imagine it falls. He'd get so mad if he saw this. Good thing he's in his office. So, I just learned that we never updated anybody on after FL2K, which was
IFO. That's when we blew up the rear diff.
Oh God, that's right. When was IFO?
Bro.
FL2K was October. Anna, when was IFO?
That was this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's probably January. Okay.
Bro, yeah.
So, half a year y'all haven't gotten an update. So sorry about that. That's Chidong's fault. He could have easily done an update, but apparently I need to be on these videos. We cracked. I'm trying to remember. The diff casing and the diff mount cracked and broke at FL2K.
Yep.
We fixed that. We put, we reinforced everything. We put subframe bushings, diff bushings, all that crap.
Yep.
We got a new cover. And we even put we put a separate diff bracing on it too, right? Yeah, we did the diff bracing. And then we took it to IFO and then it broke again.
First
the open diff,
First one.
The open diff finally actually failed.
Ooh, look at this. Look at all the chunks on the oh my god. That's all metal chunks.
Jesus. That was a nice sound.
Nice sounds right there.
Oh. Wait. Look in here too.
Oh my god. Wait, let me spin it more. Okay, there you go. Got a big chunk right here. Let's see the other side. Yep, missing teeth again. And look, you can tell it's just slamming onto the next.
Yeah.
So it will skip the broken teeth and slam into the next one.
Nice.
And that's why the whole car was jerking every time you made a right turn, I believe, right?
I think at the end it was
Left
just jerking
or right,
no matter what way I'm going.
So that's
Fun
nice.
stuff.
And that was honestly where my disenchantment with the Z truly started. Up until then, it was like, all right, fine, we didn't do the subframe bushings, whatever, Qs don't need it, but hey, the Z is set up for more power, blah, blah, blah. I convinced myself that was okay. When that open diff broke, that car right there, that used to cut 1.4s on the street, open diff, no subframe bushings and nothing. So I was like, well, that's really annoying. This is clearly built poorly. And I'm not the only one who experiences build quality issues with the Zs. If you talk to any Nissan Z owner who's actually modifying their car, they're going to tell you the same thing. All that aside, we fixed it. It's not like I didn't put in money. We found the only goddamn performance diff on the market, put it in there, got everything running, and the car's been running. If you're in Houston, you see this car out all the time. It goes to nearly every Cars and Coffee every month. You guys go to all the Neo Meets events. You guys go to random pop-up meets events. The Z's out and running. We just don't do anything with it because the next step with it is we've already done, I don't care to push stock turbos further. We ran a 7.2 60-130 on E. If that diff had held, it was going to be a low 10 pass in the quarter mile, but I really don't care anymore. I mean, we're not doing anything new, right? There's already been really fast stock turbo Z times. I think what was Mark's best quarter mile? He ran like a 10.4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he ran a 10.40. We could probably run somewhere in the 10.4s. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze anymore with this car, Like if we're going to do anything on it, we're going to do something big. So we went ahead and we had the Z1 turbos ordered. Those have been sitting on this table or that table for the better part of 7 months. They just move around. And I'll show you in a second why we haven't done anything with that. And then also Parash is mad at me because he sent me these 3.5-inch pipes to test. And then he ended up getting other testers in the meantime because I took 7 months and never put them on the car. And he's like, bro, you never got me any data. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Those are boosted 6, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, Parash, boosted 6, yeah, B6A. So these are 3.5-inch down, which is so nice. They give us a V-band 3.5 turn down setup too, which I'm sorry, Parash, we haven't done because we didn't do the turbos. So yeah, to that point, the reason we don't, and I see the comments. I don't think I'm not reading those things. I know you guys are like, where's the Q? Where's the Z? What are you doing? Oh my God, they bought an M4. Look, they're already doing stuff on the M4. You know what? That M4 has been downpipe, exhaust, and intake for 4 months. We got it in February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 months downpipe, exhaust, intake. We haven't done anything more to it. So we got that, and it runs cool times because all you need is a downpipe and tune on an M4 to go fast.
You sound like every motherfucker.
No, but like that's the thing, right? Like we made that progress, and then that's also just been sitting because if you'll care to look, we have customer cars. The Audi, which still, again, more proof that we don't work on shop cars. That Audi's been sitting for longer than 7 months, right? So you got the Audi, you got customer cars. We got customer cars in and out. Our techs are busy all the time. We've got a Q here. We got 2 Qs out back. We got this M5, which is mine, but we talk about that later. We should do a video on that. I think we got a car on the dyno. This week we had like 5 cars get picked up that were otherwise also sitting here. Not for 7 months, but you get the idea. We're very busy, and it's hard. Oh, hi, Marcus. Marcus is very busy too. And it's hard to justify working on our shop cars when we have customers that are waiting on us. And if you guys have ever talked to me, asked me about why I started a shop, the whole reason I got into not only tuning, but the performance shop side is I got tired of people being like, oh, my car's been there for a year and it hasn't got any work done on it, right? Now it's the opposite. My cars sit for months and you guys get your cars out of here real quick. So yeah, the short story is we've just been busy, man. Like it's not, we haven't been able to do anything afterwards. Like how many times has the Z1 turbo? So we have an internal schedule, right?
5 times I was probably.
5 times has been on the schedule. All 5 times we've had either a last minute customer be like, hey man, can you get this done for me? Or we're working on a customer car. We find some other shop's mess up that we have to fix that takes us longer, or we just run over on something that we were doing because XYZ issue happens while working on a car. And so 5 times that's been on the schedule. The Audi is on the schedule every week. Yep. Every week, and it's not done. So is this. Oh, and this is still waiting on harness issues, which thankfully Nick Daria, huge, he's a troll online, funniest kid ever. He's like, yo, send it to me, because he messes with the CAN bus. He upgraded his old InTouch system to the new InTouch system, so he has a better understanding of it. So I just had Anna ship him our harness and all the modules like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, yo, figure it out. So if you guys want updates on that, hit up Nick. Be like, Nick, fix the car. Oh yeah, show them the inside.
Yeah.
It's still in that. I'm not kidding. We just don't have time. And it's not even that. We spent hours and hours diagging this thing until I'm like, I was at the point where I was going to put this up for like 10K, someone come pick it up. 7,000 miles, clean car otherwise. Take it. Like, what am I supposed to do, right? You have a shop with saying you can fix it. Yeah, whatever. Then stop sending me cars. But is this where I get to talk about why the Z specifically gets pushed to the side? Look, there's just not enough Zs out there. And the people who bought Zs, it's changing now that prices have come down and there's more and more flooding the market. I think Nissan sold and produced more Nismo Zs than they sold of any other of the trims at all in the first 2 years. And so there's more out there. We're getting more customers, but I'm going to be very honest, the majority of Z guys are just not modifying their cars. They just don't care. Everyone we meet, they just keep their car stock. And I get it, these cars are really fun stock. There's, as evidenced by
Nismo in the dyno room right now.
Oh yeah, there's a Nismo sitting on the dyno room that we just worked on, right? And it's just, people modify Qs all the time. I would much rather see this one running than this one with Z turbos. I'm gonna be honest, because that one, I can show you guys things that actually matter. The majority of our followers care more about that car running 10s with $5,000 in mods like I promised 7 months ago.
Yeah.
Than they do about this running low 5s, 60 to 130 with Z1 turbos. This is cool. This will get us views. People will be like, oh wow, 5-second Z. That is what makes the business run. And similarly, all of your cars that come in are what pay the bills. So it's like, yeah, it's cool. This is a paperweight for me. This is a $50,000 paperweight that goes to meets. I mean, okay, let's be honest. How many people have you met at a meet? Like, oh my God, the Z gets stupid attention. It gets attention from everybody. Everybody asks questions. It does not generate sales.
Yeah, simply because it's rare. No one's seen one. So that's why they care about it. They don't have one.
They don't have one, so they're not coming in. And the people, and there's like a clear disconnect between Z owners and Q owners. Q owners who go to a Z know who I am. They know the VR30 is the same thing, all of that. Z owners who bought a Z, they just go to whoever runs their mouth the most. And I'm gonna be honest, right? They don't know who Sonic is, they don't know who RACEBOX is, they don't know any, or AMS even, yeah, they don't know any of us. They just go to, you know, whoever is like who's promising them numbers that don't exist, right? And then you don't see any Z's running fast. You don't see, I mean, how often have you seen any other than our customers and Mark's customers post anything about a Z racing someone on builds versus builds or anything like that, right? Z owners just don't know. And even outside of that, like sure, they go to other tuners who might not be good at the VR30, but outside of all of that, there's just not a lot of them on the roads. So putting time and effort into this car doesn't make any business sense for me. That's not to say we're not doing the Z. If we weren't busy and my techs were just sitting around, all these cars would be done. But you guys, you know, thankfully we're blessed. You guys send us your cars. We're always busy, and so we don't get to work on them. And the reason the BMWs get done is because it doesn't require much time.
Well, it's
like sinking like a week into that, diagging those wiring issues, which is probably what it would take if I still had the stuff, is a week straight of us doing no work and just doing that with 2 techs working on it. Maybe I could get that wiring fixed, right? Which is still Infinity's responsibility. I mean, this is just horrible quality control from Infinity and Nissan as usual. This, yeah, we can put the turbos and the downpipes on in a day. Probably, okay, let's be real, 2 days, right?
Yeah, well, tuning and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't even have 2 days on the schedule to do this. It just gets pushed back because we got customer cars. The M4, the downpipes took 3 hours. Yeah. Exhaust took another hour.
It makes 700 horsepower.
Another 2 hours, let's say, on the exhaust, right? And the intakes. And we had time, so we did it, right? This thing is literally getting a downpipe. We sent the DME out. That doesn't require my text. That requires Chidong. Sent the DME out, and we're going to put a downpipe on it and tune it.
That's it. That's
it. It's going to run 9s. So it's like, and again, the juice is worth the squeeze on those cars, right? Like, yeah, so I had a choice. You guys are absolutely right when you say, oh, well, you're working on the M4. Why are you not working on these cars? That one was standing because this one requires hella diag for that dash issue, right? A day on that versus a day on an M4, I'm going to do the day on the M4 because M4 owners, I mean, you guys have probably seen our Instagram, we get a lot of G80s and G82s now, right? That was worth it. We did 2 mods on that car, ran a couple times, and boom, now we're doing G80s and G82s. I put in $40,000 into this build.
Where they at?
Where they at? Yeah, where the Z's at, right? So it's just, I mean, we went hard on this car, man. This is my second Z. I had a choice to not buy another Z. I could have just said, screw that platform, I'm not doing it. And I told these guys, I was like, me buying this Z is not gonna get more Z customers because we had that experience the first year with the white one. It was all, we knew it wasn't gonna happen, right? Like we'd already done, that car was fast. We had really good times, but it didn't matter. Right? There's just not enough Z's out there to make money on them. So again, we have 5 sets of Z wheels, man. We have 2 custom forged sets that each of those was like $4,000. I think in wheels alone, I've got like at least 10, 15 grand into this car. Wheels and tires alone. Not including, you know, obviously the engine modifications, which like, that's money, right? These parts that sit here. Z1 didn't give me those turbos for free. John didn't give me anything for free.
That diff was...
that diff was like $4,000, bro. Yeah, I paid $4,000 for a diff on a car that doesn't get me money. So, like, honestly, this Z's up for sale.
What did he say?
Someone give me a good offer on it.
Hey, yo.
You know what's funny? Parash offered to buy it, but like Parash wasn't gonna pay what I wanted on it, right? Because he'll find a deal somewhere. But like, if someone wants the Z as is, I'll give you one of the sets of wheels on it, whatever you want. $48K, come take it.
Can we at least run a 9 in the car before selling?
No. 48K, come take it.
Turbos sitting right there.
48K, 50K running a 9.
Okay, so running a 9 is $2,000 for you. Wow.
I'm serious. Get it off my hands.
Let's run a 9 first.
Look, okay, I'm being facetious here. Like, I can't sell it because then you guys are gonna cry again that RACEBOX doesn't care about the VR30. But like, I hope this helps you guys feel better. It's not that I don't care about the VR30. We do like 75% VR30 all day, every day, right? Like the fact that there's a G80 on the lift right now is just because today's whatever day it is and there's a G80 on the lift. But like we still push out way more VR30s than anything else. We still tune the most VR30s of any shop out there, and I'd say that with hella confidence because I have data to back it up, right? Where I think Moonshine's at. How many VR30s have you tuned to this date, this year?
Talking about new tunes or retunes?
Just total, how many tunes have we done since the start of the year?
470 VR, or that's not only VR30s, but it's primarily VR30s.
Okay, there's probably like 3 VQs in there. 470 VR30s we have done in 6 months. And that's just him. I still do a handful, you know, when I feel like it. And that only includes ones that are paid. We often do things for shops and people we know that are unpaid. And so with that plus mine, probably 600 to date. We're doing 100 tunes a month. I don't know any other shop that's doing 100 VR30 tunes a month that are customers that are actively getting revisions. So stop saying we don't care about the VR30 just because that Z doesn't have shit on it. That is why Moonshine looks dead inside anytime you look at him. The kid hasn't smiled in years.
That's his entire job.
Yeah.
These deal with VR30s.
I mean, I don't know, man. What do you want us to do? Someone come work on the Z for me. Oh yeah, look. This is like a $3,000 paperweight because apparently even the open diff is expensive. We'll get that Z running. We'll put the turbos on it. We'll put the downpipes on it and the dumps, and we'll see what it does. But I mean, mark my words. I can run 4s 60 to 130 in that car, and I will still not get enough tunes to justify the purchase of that car and the modifications on that car from Z customers.
We can have the wall render on a Z, and it still wouldn't.
It won't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter, right, Moonshine?
Shut up.
Yeah, man. That's the update on the Z. Chidong literally told me, he's like, we need to make an update video on the Z. I'm like, do you really want me to talk at length about why that Z isn't done? And he's like,
this stuff, but
he's like, don't talk shit about the owner. I'm not talking shit. It's fine. You don't want to modify your cars. I get it. You think you bought some exclusive car.
oh, no.
Oh God, Moonshine's here. He's here to talk shit. Go ahead. Go off, King.
He doesn't have a mic.
I don't need the mic. I can stand close to you.
Talk.
I've been telling him that we need to get the Z1 turbos on the Z because whenever we do, I'm going to make 750 out of it.
That's fine. We'll do 750. But we've had it on the schedule no less than 5 times.
Put it on 10 times.
That's the solution. Just keep adding it to an already full schedule. Sorry, this is moving around. Oh, how many of you guys want to bet? Is my wife calling? No, it's Mo.
Hey, yo.
Hello, Mo. You're on speakerphone while me and Chidong record a video. What would you like to say to everybody?
I'd like to say that this car you're looking at from Montana, he says it's owned by an enthusiast. That's why there's no records.
That's not a good thing.
That's essentially code word for the car's cooked.
No, he said BMW enthusiast. He said he was an old man who just likes BMWs and maintained it himself.
Or it's capped.
Or it's cap, yeah, but that shit looks clean. Did you look at the pictures?
Yeah, I did. I saw it. So I'm calling to tell you about it right now. No, it looks nice. It looks clean.
I'm leaning more towards that Florida car if you can lowball the shit out of them.
But it doesn't have options.
Nah.
Stop it, Moonshine. We already lost that other one because of Mo. We don't talk about the options.
Okay, you should go with the enthusiast maintained car. I'm sure it wasn't his
I
car.
said go with the Florida one.
Okay, this has been a segment of Hussein has looked at 120 listings buying a car for his wife, and I have a problem.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Remember the last video where I talked about X5s with the N63? X7s with the N63 are way more comfortable, way more premium. They look uglier, but they're around the same price. So we switched our gears and started looking at X7s, and now here we are. Anyway, hopefully sometime soon. I give you no promises.
You said that like so many.
I give you no promises because we're busy. And I want to stay busy. So I'm glad that we're busy, and I'm glad that you guys keep trusting us with your cars and sending them down. I mean, every time I talk to people, like other shop owners, they're like, oh, most of your business must be local. I'm like, nope. Y'all ship your cars to me. We get local customers, but the majority of you guys ship them, which is huge to me, that I have people all over the country sending their cars to me. So thank you for your business. Thanks for your support. I promise you, we will get the Z with turbos on it soon.
Can I add to this?
TM.
Yes. Honestly, it doesn't need to be that soon because it doesn't matter. If we do anything in the next 3 months, it doesn't matter because it's 100 degrees outside.
I'm sorry. It what?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, Moonshine.
It's too hot until at least end of September to be doing anything with the car. So honestly, it doesn't matter.
Another rant. Okay. I get a lot of you guys that live at altitude who think that your times are really impressive.
Oh God. Here we go.
Because you ran it at high altitude. Did you know engines on planes are all turbo? All the piston engines on planes are turboed. Why? Because as you go up in the air, density goes down, and so you have to compress the air. You know what you can't fix? The hell on earth that is the southern United States in the summer. Specifically Houston. When it is 100 degrees outside and it's 3,000 DA here, that is not the same as when you run 3,000 DA up on a mountain where you're at 4,000 real elevation and it's negative 20 degrees. Not the same. Your car will be faster, provided your turbo has the headroom to compress enough air. So,
Nice.
Stop flexing DA. DA is not the end-all, be-all. Look at IATs. Outside temperature matters a lot more than DA, provided the correct turbo setup. I'm going to keep saying that, provided the correct turbos, because I know some dumbass is going to come in here, be like, no, stock turbos are maxed out. Yeah, the fuck they are. I'm talking about big turbos, cars that are actually fast. Okay, that's all.
There's no point. If we do the Z now versus August, it makes no difference because we're not going to run it.
I mean, we're going to run it, it just won't be fast.
It won't be fast, so it's not going to be worthwhile.
But you have a chiller who's saying, why are you complaining about heat? It helps. It definitely helps. You're still starting with 100 degree air. Probably 130 coming in that engine bay. That has been me. Oh, you know what? You guys want proof that I actually give a shit about these goddamn VR30s? Come here. Come here. Anna, come here.
What Anna?
Because Anna was here to Anna, how long ago did I ask you to unbox this?
Like 3 months ago.
Longer.
Really?
So what is it?
No, we don't show yet.
Oh, okay.
Special project. I paid good money to design and fabricate a proper true dual catback system for Q50s and Q60s. It's 3-inch true dual. It even has valves on it. I haven't had a chance to put it on any car to test to show you guys what it sounds like and sell them because we don't have time. But this is proof. I've been trying. Stop telling Chidong we don't do enough VR30 stuff. It hurts his feelings, and then he yells at me, and then I yell at him. Okay. That's where we can end this.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Hussein loves you guys.
It's true.
Nice.
I'm standing like Steve Urkel, and I forgot. I was gonna come in and clown you. What? There's nothing even. Oh. Oh, god damn. Diff fluid smells so bad.
Yeah, it's a very interesting. No,
It's like transport too, yeah.
Nah, diff fluid straight up smells like sewers in India, bro.
Oh, you would know what that smells like, huh?
I wouldn't know
Wow.
what that smells like. Racist ass bitch.